Hey everyone, you're clicking on this because you're having issues with keto. Totally understand. I've been there and I've figured out a few things, and I think these things are never really addressed in research, nor are they ever really brought up when people talk about keto, because I don't think a lot of people know that these specific issues exist. Don't think keto is hard. It isn't. It's challenging, but it's not hard. Okay. So I'm going to go over a few things that I've recognized doing keto that have helped me speed up my process. To begin, I started doing keto 2 months ago at 210. I'm now 185. Now prior to this, I tried doing keto and I was gaining weight. Something wasn't working. And prior to that, I've been doing this on and off for like 5 years because I was fat, I would lose weight, get confident, eat, try to lose weight again. Nice little routine. That's what food addiction's all about, baby. Anyways, so we're gonna go over a few things here, and hopefully by the end of this video, it'll help you stay in keto and be comfortable in keto and be confident in keto. First and foremost, ketosis, and this is said all the time, but I'm gonna go through it really quick. Is just your body releasing ketones to burn fat as fuel because you have no carbs in your body to burn as fat. Very simple. So this is an optional thing here to get started. Fasting, 24 hours, 16-8 fast, which is like 16 hours fasting, 8 hours eating, and then the 24 fast. I said I like to do 24 fasts. Now, why I like fasting, and this is kind of more bro science because I've done some research on it, but it's just more of like it works, is you're burning the limited supply of glucose in your liver when you're not eating. So it's using those reserves. And when you run out of reserves, you have nothing left to burn for fuel, right? So your body has to produce ketones because it needs to burn fat as fuel because that's what you have left. So the longer you fast, the quicker your body can get into ketosis. Now I know it's not very viable, it's not easy to do. Even if the 16 doesn't work, try something else. You know, you could do half a day, 12 hours or something like that. But as long as you are not eating that much. I think the thing about fasting isn't the fact that you're just like not eating all day. It's that you're preventing yourself from overstuffing on calories, which is a thing people don't realize can happen on keto. Whether you're doing 5 net carbs, which is ridiculous, 20 net carbs, which is realistic. If you eat more calories than your body burns, you're going to gain weight. That's just the bottom line. So fasting kind of helps, 1, relieve your body of the glucose, 2, helps you cut back on calories, and 3, will probably start shrinking your stomach because it's getting used to not stuffing your mouth and face with all this food, right? Because that's what I do. So that's that. Cardio. What I've been doing, at work I walk around a lot. I've also started running more. Now I know a lot of us hate cardio, a lot of us hate running. That's why we chose keto in the first place, because I didn't want to work out. But the honest truth is, and this is especially as you get older, is you need to work out. So even if it's just a 20-minute run, a 10-minute run, or if I'm able to walk at least a couple miles, that's some type of cardio going on to my body, making me burn calories, giving me that nice window of additional calories to eat or not eat and just burn more fat. So if you were to throw in the optional fasting with the running, imagine like that deficit of calories, right? But that's done. We're done with the fasting. Fasting is super optional. I just think it helps kind of kickstart keto. All right, done. Now, cardio helps a lot because you're just burning calories. It's very simple. We all know this. You could work out, you could run, you could do 30 push-ups in your room right there in that corner like I always do. Except you're not coming here. You do it in your corner. And it's just that little additional boost that you might need. The extra calories that you could burn. Any little bit counts, right? What is it like? One person can't change the world, but the masses can, whatever, you get it. But in carbs, I meant calories, right? But that person is like a calorie now, okay? Meals are important. We're gonna break this down. There's some things you don't know, and I think one thing we like to do is give ourselves leeway. Do not do that, especially when you're starting. I think as you're on keto longer, you could start giving yourself a little more of a break, right? Because your body's just already used to producing ketones and not used to breaking down carbs, so it's more foreign to your body. But when you're starting out, don't have that additional, like that one French fry. Don't give yourself. Do you know a tablespoon of ketchup has 4 grams of sugar? Okay, 4 grams. It's 4 carbs. That's now putting you at 16 carbs of your daily intake. Do you know what 4 carbs of sugar looks like? Yeah, look at that. Would you put that in your mouth? Would you consume that? Okay, now, do you even know what a tablespoon of ketchup looks like? That. And that's blown up. That's a huge portion of ketchup that actually is not that big. But the point is, people will be like, all right, one little squirt on my eggs because it makes eggs taste better. Yeah, but that little squirt just added all that sugar. And you're going to spike your insulin. And if you spike your insulin, there goes your keto, right? Or that one French fry with all those carbs that are going to expand in your stomach, and now you're having all this carb being broken down in your liver, and there's an insulin spike because now it's sugar again because carbs turn into sugar. Bam, keto, bye. Done. Dunzo. Don't do it. Especially when you're starting out. Don't give yourself. You're supposed to be able to train yourself. This isn't easy. It's challenging. It's not hard, it's challenging, right? Don't do it. Because people like to do that. People love to give themselves little breaks. Oh man, I've been good for 5 hours, so here's a French fry. No, it's been 5 hours, bro. This is a lifestyle trying to get into. At least if you're trying to lose weight. Come on now. Right? I mean, there's so many alternatives. There's actually no sugar ketchup, which decreases the amount of carbs if you really need ketchup that bad, right? I've actually stopped eating ketchup. I use mayonnaise on everything. And mustard. Mustard is fantastic. Get into it if you don't like it. And if you don't like that, try other things. I mean, there's so many things that you can get into that provide you deliciousness and don't have carbs in it. And you're not going to spike your insulin, gain weight, or feel bad about your body naked in the mirror when you're crying. We all done that. Okay. Now this one actually blew my mind because I didn't realize this, but there are actually hidden carbs in a lot of the foods we enjoy. A lot of the shortcuts and cheats that we like to get into, right? Sugar-free Hershey's? Anybody? No? Yeah? Because I was there. I was buying sugar-free Hershey's, sugar-free jams and jellies because I love peanut butter and jelly. And there are hidden carbs. We're eating these things, consuming them in our face, and not realizing that it's spiking our insulin and kicking us out of keto, and that's why we're still getting fat. Maltodextrin is something I just learned about recently, and that is hidden in a lot of things. So yes, not only do we have to look for the carb intake and the calorie intake, and then be like, all right, carbs minus fiber. Now you have to look in the ingredients because these companies, they do not have to put it in the carb section because it's a sugar alcohol, but it actually spikes your insulin more than sugar would. And that's maltodextrin. Okay, it is evil. It is the supervillain of the Avengers universe. Okay, that will kick you out of keto like that. So watch out for maltodextrin. And lastly, you have to have fun with it. You can't limit yourself and then gorge one day because you've worked so hard. No, you have to, everything in moderation. You have to stick to this for weeks on end. You can't just be like, all right, my week's done. Let's go order a Mountain Mike's pineapple chicken luau for myself. Whatever you guys want, whatever, get it. You can't do that. You have to stick to this. You gotta find a regime. I don't know why I don't know that word. That will last weeks on end, like I said. So, I'll go shopping for $150, buy groceries for the whole week. So I will use those groceries for that week. If that means limiting how much I'm eating, if that means eating smaller portions, if that means eating one meal a day, then I'm going to do it because I'm dedicated to losing weight. Because I want to lose weight. I want to feel good. So by the end of the week, when I'm scrapping together a piece of chicken here and some sour cream here and some spinach here, well, gosh darn it, I'm going to make a good meal out of it because I have to. So here are a couple tips and tricks to stick into keto. there are these ice sodas that I absolutely love. I think they're called ice. They're different flavors. They're 0 carbs, 0 calories. A little bit of that, a little bit half and half. You have a delicious Italian soda. And it is sweet. It is refreshing. It is so helpful in enjoying something that isn't just water. Then there are the 90-minute, can you imagine? I sold you a 90-minute bread. A 90-second bread. If you're craving bread that bad and you want a sandwich or a quick pizza, right? 90-second bread. 3 ingredients. Butter, almond flour, baking powder, and egg. That's 4, but I don't count butter because that's like, don't stick to anything. But do your research before you ever do that, because I don't know how it's supposed to be like mixing everything, so I don't want you to get sick. Figure it out first. Do not take it from me, because I do it a specific way to not get sick, because it is egg. But yeah, 90 seconds. 90 seconds. You can make multiple of these. You can make the batter in a little jar and then just pour it into a mug and then put an egg and then warm it up, and there you go. Right? 90 seconds. You have bread. You have something that works for a bun, for hot dogs, for pizza. Right? And let's talk about pizza, because I love pizza. There are pepperonis that they sell. Yeah, sure, full of salt, whatever. Calories and carbs are pretty low. So buy tomato sauce, not no Hunts or anything. I'm talking like actual tomato, mushed, no sugar added sauce, and then you can work with it. You can make your own sauce out of it, something that's less carbs than anticipated. Or go pesto. Go pesto. You don't need red sauce. Go pesto. It's lower. But like I said, like you have to go through these first few weeks, first few months, these hurdles of the challenge, so then when you become confident with your keto, you can expand, right? If I'm on keto for 6 to 7 months and then I just start increasing my carb intake by like 5 carbs, it's not going to kick me out at all. But I get to enjoy a little bit more food. And you know what? I don't even want to say enjoy. I don't even want to say enjoy, because I actually don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I had one cheat day so far, and I've been on this for 2 months. I had one cheat day. And, I didn't sit there and like worship the idea of like my cheat day. Like every day, like, oh, I'm going to write down everything I'm eating this day. No, I had one meal. And it was frozen White Castle burgers. Because I don't want to create that tie of like best thing in the world, cheat day. I don't want to put those together, because if I do that, I'm fat. Anyways, these are just some starting tips for keto to help you stay in keto, because I know we're all having a hard time, and I know we all keep breaking our ketosis. These are the things that I think may help you stick to it, especially maltodextrin. Evil. Anyways, if you like this video and would like to see some more on keto, more about my process, more about how I've lost weight, foods I eat, whatever, substitutions, I'd love to get into that if you guys are interested, because I feel pretty good. I'm like 25 pounds down, and I'm definitely not even close to being done, especially because I want to start working out and putting some gains on, some keto gains, right? Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.